The Clay Center Lady Tigers Friday night went to 4-0 in the NCKL. And a straight 7-0 mark to start the season for the second-ranked team in 4A Division II. Now the Lady Tigers come home to the Den for a matchup with 3A state-ranked Minneapolis. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Bud's Tire Service. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with Coach Jeff Edwards is on the way next.
Your family has a lot to worry about these days, like birthday parties, science projects, and earning that pizza party in Mrs. Johnson's reading class. Getting there safely shouldn't be another worry. Give your family the peace of mind they deserve with the Michelin Premier family of tires. They're safe when new, safe when worn. Stop by Bud's Tire Service in Clay Center, and our experts will make sure you have the tires designed for a luxurious ride and confident control of the road. Safe refers to wet braking, wet handling, and hydroplaning resistance when the tires are new and worn to 5/32 of an inch. Go Tigers!
Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by Coach Jeff Edwards. The Lady Tigers advanced to 7-0 with a win on the road at Chapman in the last game, coming home tonight to face Minneapolis. Coach, on Tuesday, I visited with you a little bit before coming on the air, and 51-36 ball game. Chapman kind of did what they needed to do to keep within reach for a while, and your guys just kind of found a way to take care of business and not let that thing get away from them, and then eventually just put it away by a 15-point win.
Yeah, exactly. We did some things in the game that were positives, but we definitely didn't shoot the ball the best that we have done. We didn't defend as good as I would like. Even giving up just 36 points, I thought that we sent their better players to the line too many times, which is a sign that you're not moving your feet, rotating through. But like I told you earlier, the game wasn't really ever in jeopardy in my mind. It was just, I just didn't get that good, solid feeling that we were really doing great things.
It's a league win, and it's another win, and, you always keep striving to just edge forward, and tonight will be a chance to do that. Minneapolis comes in, we know from last year, and we see the numbers they put up this year. They're just one loss on the season. This is a really formidable foe for you guys to go up against.
This is, and it's a little different than what we've seen this year. They're really guard heavy, and they're led by the shoot girl, number 22 for them, and she can flash as good as anybody in the state. Very athletic, very, very strong. We're going to have to move our feet as we are a little bit bigger than they are, but I feel good if we can execute our defense the way that we should and come down on offense. We should be able to outside them in the middle and really pound that ball in on them. So that's what I look to do.
Yeah, Shoop is fun to watch if you're not playing against number 22, but she really can score from about anywhere, especially when she gets a chance to go into the lane and finish inside. Let's go back a little bit to Tuesday for you guys offensively. You mentioned maybe not your best shooting night, but once again, you see a wide range of players stepping up when you need them. And Lauren Lane, who's been in the scoring column quite a bit, has 11. And how about Savannah Kipfer? She just seems to get more and more comfortable as the season goes along, and she led you guys with 12 points.
She did, and her and Lauren are just switching off and on, who starts, who doesn't. Kind of depends on the matchup, and I really appreciate that both of them kind of understand that we're playing that kind of game, and actually Kipfer's had her best games. The first time I didn't start her, she came in and led us in scoring, and then this game, she came in and did some great things too. She was 4 of 7 from the field and 3 of 4 from the line, and not only did she score, she also pulled in 4 rebounds and got 2 steals, and she really contributed a ton. And then Lauren, she didn't miss from inside the 3-point arc. She did miss 2 threes, but she was 5 for 7 on the night, and she had some great things happen too, 3 assists and 3 steals. So both of those girls were huge contributors, and I think that it's nice to have girls like that the other team really doesn't key on. Because, you get other opportunities.
You get a big stretch coming up right now, Coach, with this week 2 state-ranked teams. Minneapolis, we just talked about, Abilene on Friday. And I know teams don't like to look ahead, but the Hillsborough tournament then follows that up. This is an important couple of weeks. It almost has a bit of a postseason feel to it, which is probably good for you guys. Yeah,
it definitely does. And we've talked about we're going one game at a time, but we know the upcoming 2 weeks has for us. We achieved the goal that we wanted to have, and we earned the number 1 seed at the Hillsborough tournament, so we know that. The girls were kind of excited about that, and we've been collecting film and watching film on Abilene all year long, so we kind of know what they're going to try to bring into our house, and we're looking forward to the matchup. I can promise you our girls won't back down anybody, and we're going to really try to take it to them, and we feel like we can really slow down their offense. It's averaging close to 60 points a game. I think we can hold them in the 40s or 30s, and these girls are great. When you present a challenge to them, they're always willing to step up and try to conquer that challenge. So tonight's a challenge. We've got to play our game against another state-ranked opponent, and really we haven't had a pushover game yet. There's not a whole lot of teams that you just walk in knowing that it's going to be a win, and tonight is one of those where you really got to work hard to get that win. So I look forward to the next 2 weeks. That's what basketball is all about, is games like these next 5.
You have 2 wins in a row, both on the road, now back at home tonight. Coach, as always, we thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Clay County is a great community, and Farmers Union Insurance with Jim Gearhan as your agent is proud to be a part of this great community. Over the years, we have enjoyed supporting Tiger Athletics, and it's just a small part of what we enjoy doing for the community of Clay County. Insurance can be a tricky topic, but if you want to deal with a community-minded business, stop in and see Jim Gearhan at 426 Lincoln Avenue, or give us a call at 632-3264 to discuss all your insurance needs.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Take control of your farm with Base Station 3 from Valley Irrigation. Base Station 3 is the most state-of-the-art irrigation management system available, giving you unprecedented control over your operation. Manage all of your irrigation equipment anytime, anywhere. Experience the innovation and reliability you expect from Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
What's next in weed technology control? Oldie Seed now offers Roundup Ready 2 Extend Soybeans, the newest solution for weed control. Roundup Ready 2 Extend Soybeans is an advanced soybean treatment product that will provide tolerance to dicamba and glyphosate. If you've been battling hard to control weeds in your fields, worry no more. This product is built on the high-yielding Genuity Roundup Ready 2 yield trait, and it is available today from Oldie Seed.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
And welcome to the Tigers Den for the first time in 2016 for basketball action here on KCLY. The Clay Center Lady Tigers getting set to face the Minneapolis Lady Lions. It's a state-ranked battle to start things off on this tip-off Tuesday. Minneapolis comes in just one loss. Southeast Saline, a member of the North Central Activities Association, the league that both of those teams play in. They butt heads year in and year out. Southeast Saline got them in Minneapolis last game. Their only loss of the season. They are 3-1 in their league, 6-1 overall. Of course, the Lady Tigers coming off the win at Chapman now have improved to 7-0 on the season. They are currently 4-0 in the NCKL for Coach Jeff Edwards, and tonight they face a really good Minneapolis team led by a future Fort Hays State Tiger and Lindsay Shoup, who averages over 15 points a game. She's had 25-plus 3 different times this season, and she really drives the lane against opponents. Clay Center certainly aware of that, as you heard during our pregame with Coach Jeff Edwards. Lady Tiger basketball on a tip-off Tuesday from the Den. Pregame will continue in just a moment.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
Now's an excellent time to purchase a pre-owned Ford vehicle at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. Why now? Because through February 1st, they're offering 1.9 APR for up to 66 months when you choose a Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, or F-150 from Hanson's lot of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. You can buy with confidence that these vehicles have been thoroughly checked by qualified, experienced mechanics at Hanson Ford. So hurry in for this limited time offer of 1.9 APR for 66 months at Hanson Ford in downtown Clay Center.
If you're discovering things you did with ease are more difficult now, there are durable medical supply items that can help you walk steadier, like canes, walkers, and braces, something that can assist you in the bath, shoes made special for diabetics, and lift chairs to help you up and at 'em. Patterson Health Mart is glad to provide durable medical supplies to assist you in getting around and staying independent as long as possible. You'll find yourself doing more with ease, thanks to the help of durable medical supplies from Patterson Health Mart in Clay Center.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. I want to invite you to come out and try our service department. We have a express lane for oil changes and much, much more. No waiting, 30 minutes or less, no appointment necessary. Make your vehicle road ready. Or if you need heavier work done, we've got certified technicians that can do jobs from recall work, regular maintenance, all the way to complete engine repair. So come out and see us at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford in Clay Center.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Both teams in their final warm-ups, just about ready for the starting lineups to be announced here on a tip-off Tuesday from the Tigers Den. The Clay Center Lady Tigers again undefeated at 7-0. They come in led by Courtney Hamill, still 11-plus points a game. She had a matchup on Tuesday night with 9 points in that ball game against the Chapman Irish. The Lady Tigers had 2 in double digits. They were led by Savannah Kipfer, who won't start tonight. In fact, you heard Coach Jeff Edwards saying during pregame, Savannah has played maybe her best, at least points-wise, games while coming off the bench, and she and Lauren Lane kind of flip-flopped in that starting role. Lane will have the start, a 5'8 junior. She had a big night as well, along with Kipfer in double digits. She had 11 points. They both shot extremely well from the field on Friday at Chapman. Also in the starting lineup, Caitlin Bonenbluss, kind of do-everything player, the 5'9 senior, 7.5 points, 4 boards, nearly 6 assists per game, and 3.3 steals for the senior. We mentioned Hamill, leading scorer on the team, also the leading rebounder, 8+ a game, 5'9 and a senior. And the sophomore 5'8 Sid Calloway, almost 4 boards, 2.5 points, and 1.5 steals. She's averaging over 8 points a game, and she can cut loose at any time. But really, the defense that she sets up everybody else with, and her passing and controlling the basketball has been a huge part of the Lady Tiger run to 7-0. This is a well-balanced team here. Let's talk about that a lot. You cannot plan on who's going to get you from night in and night out, and maybe Friday explains it as well as anything, with Kipfer leading the way a dozen, Lane with 11. They've been up in the scoring column, but those are the only 2 in double digits on Friday. For Minneapolis, it all runs through Lindsay Shoup, the future Fort Hays State Tiger, a 5'6 senior. Shoup comes in averaging over 15 points a game on the season, 15.4 a contest. They also have in that starting lineup Jadra Lott, a 5'8 senior, Shay Allison, a 5'9 senior. Allison's been hurt through the year, but coming back and getting stronger and stronger. First start she's had in a while for Minneapolis. Charisma Veneri is a 5'4 freshman. Now, she won't start tonight, but she's averaging almost 9 points a game for this Lions team. Nicole Forte is a 5'7 senior. She averages 8.5 a game. And Mackenzie Allison, a 5'8 junior, will be in the starting lineup at 3.5 points per contest. Lady Tigers in Minneapolis. Minneapolis is ranked 10th in the state in Class 3A. In 4A Division II, the Clay Center Lady Tigers are currently the second-ranked team behind Hugetson. Tip-off awaits here from the Den. Stay with us.
Oh, Truly, man, woman, and child, it's a new year. Where did 2016 go? Of course, since it's January, it means that it's time for the Walls True Value Tool Sale. That's right, air compressors, cordless drills and tools, reciprocating saws, right angle grinders, and more on sale at Walls True Value, along with a coupon book sale for the ladies. Stop in and see what you can buy at bargain prices at Walls True Value, 423 Lincoln, in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
The 15th. That's the day it arrives. That white standard window envelope sits in the mailbox just waiting to deliver its dread.
That is the day the mortgage bill comes, but it's not that bad. Well, since I refinance with United Bank and Trust, that is.
Oh. Well, now I just feel overly dramatic.
Don't be scared. Take advantage of the market. There's still time to refinance, and that could mean saving dollars each year. Visit newbankonline.com to check out current rates and even begin the refinance process. Rethink, refinance. United Bank and Trust.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Tip-off awaits here from the Den. As mentioned, Clay City Lady Tigers taking on the Minneapolis Lions in a battle of two teams that have played really well this season. Southeast Saline, I was talking with some of the Lions fans, and Minneapolis and Southeast Saline have a great rivalry. The Trojans seem to be a thorn in the side of the Lions, and they lost their last game, their only loss on the season for Clay Center. They come out of the matchup against Chapman here. Heard Coach Jeff Edwards say, the Irish playing a little shorthanded, really battled and kept it interesting. The Lady Tigers just finally held them at bay and pulled away for a 15-point win, stay undefeated on the season. So it should be a great matchup tonight. Again, the starting lineups for the Lions, it will be a 5'9" senior and Shea Allison, Jadra Lott, a 5'8" senior, Lindsay Shoup, the leading scorer, 5'6" senior, Nicole Forte, and Mackenzie Allison, 5'7" and 5'8", a senior and junior. Lady Tigers, Allie Wright Frederick, 5'7" junior, 9 points a game on the season, kind of runs the show, both sets the tempo offensively and defensively. Lauren Lane, has mentioned, 5'8" and a junior. Bonenblust, a 5'9" senior. Courtney Hamill, 5'9" and a senior. And Sid Calloway, the 5'8" sophomore. And we are underway. The Lady Tigers have the basketball to start. Here's Hamill at the top. Now it comes out deeper to Lauren Lane, who will recue the offense. She'll go high post right side to Caitlin Bonenblust. He turns it around, looks inside. Nothing there. Now gives it out between the circles to Allie Wright Frederick. To the right sideline, it goes to Lauren Lane. Lane looking inside. Now to the top of the key, deep for Callaway. Left on the elbow, it comes to Hamill. Backdoor look inside for Bonenblust. Ball fake and step through. The shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Shea Allison. Great look inside. Bonenblust unable to finish on the block. Here's a drive down low. This is Shoup going in strong. And we have a foul called and the bucket. And Lindsay Shoup, we know how dangerous she is. We saw her last year against the Lady Tigers. Really score big and cause problems from start to finish. And this time she got the bump and the bucket and a chance at a three-point play for the 5'6" senior, Lindsay Shoup. The lefty steps up to the stripe. Free throw is strong. Long rebound comes away to Sid Callaway, and Clay Center has it back. First bucket of the game going to Clay Center, to Minneapolis. Lady Tigers looks at a extended zone right now, 3-2 zone, really bringing the point out. Shoup at the top. Right Frederick goes right wing now to Callaway. Skip pass left for Lane. She'll attack with the dribble. Hangs in the air. Shot up. No. Rebound. Back to Lane. She'll dribble it out, and they've got to do offensive sets as Lauren Lane missed on the shots and able to get her own rebound. Good attack, though, even against the zone with that dribble drive. High post, Bonenblust. Lob down low. She was trying to pass it. Ended up having to shoot it off glass. Got the rim, and that's all. Back to the way. Outside deep is Jadra Lott. She has used her dribble up. Hamill all over her. They get it now to Shoup on the left side against Callaway. To the baseline, underneath the basket, kick out, baseline right, three-point attempt, Forte up and down, and Minneapolis off and running with a 5-0 lead, and now they put some full-court pressure on the Lady Tigers. So shaking it up defensively, we've seen man-to-man, then a 3-2 zone extended last time, and now the full-court pressure man-to-man by Minneapolis. Right, Frederick brings it across and gets it off to Bonenblust. Clay Center starting this game down 5-0. Here's Lane outside the arc, brings it out with a dribble, and now right on the wing to the sniper, right Frederick. High post is Hamill inside the lane. Bonnen blast with the left hand. Can't get the roll. Boy, what a soft touch up there. It bounced around every part of the rim before coming out of there. Now Lane the steal to right Frederick with the left hand strong. Lane the offensive board. Back up and fouled, and Lauren Lane's headed to the free throw line. Lane will step to the stripe. Right Frederick has the lane on the left side, unable to finish. In fast break, big steal, though, by Allie and Lauren tag teaming on the takeaway, and now Lauren Lane steps to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul goes against Nicole Forte. It's her first. Lane at the stripe. First free throw rims off. And Clay Center's had a couple of field goals that just touched a lot of the rim and came out. That free throw for Lane kind of did the same thing. 5'8" junior gets another chance here at the line with a second free throw coming. 5:45 to work first quarter. This one up and down. Lane gets the Lady Tigers on the scoreboard. Now Lauren will come out as Savannah Kipfer checks in, and the Clay Center Lady Tigers, with that substitution and the made free throw, put full court pressure on Minneapolis. And it'll be taken out of bounds by Jadra Lott. 5'8" senior can run the baseline off the made free throw. She brings it in the corner to Shoop, pressured by Wright Frederick. Shoop across the timeline, now attacks the lane. Hesitation move, leans in, skips it outside. Forte hit her first three. She's nailed two. 5'7" senior Nicole Forte has knocked in 2 straight threes. She averages 8.5 points a game. She already has 6 here in the opening quarter, and Clay Center's down 8-1. Now a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers sideline, Coach Jeff Edwards. 8-1 Minneapolis opening quarter. 5:22 to work. Stay with us. Lady Tiger basketball will continue on 100.9.
I was about to close the store when in walked Father Time. Can I help you, sir?
I sure hope so. Can you imagine the record keeping involved with being Father Time? It's daunting. I think I need a new system.
Well, you've come to the right place. Here at Central Office Supply, we have the filing cabinets and storage boxes you need to organize all your records so that everything will be neat and tidy.
Fabulous. I'll take a truckload of each.
A truckload?
Thousands of years of records, my boy. Better make that 2 truckloads of each.
Lady Tigers seen Minneapolis come out and throw a big punch early. They lead it 8-1. A couple of three-pointers from Nicole Forte for Minneapolis and a bucket from Lindsay Shoup. The only point from Lady Tigers is a free throw knocked in by Lauren Lane. Allie Wright Frederick gets by Shoup into the front court. Now backs it out with a dribble to run offense. High post left, it comes to Hamill. Courtney squares it up. Right side wing is Sid Calloway. Man-to-man by Minneapolis this trip. They've been primarily man-to-man. They did show 3-2 zone earlier. Kipfer, ball fake and drive. Steps in, kick out now for Wright Frederick. She'll back it out with a dribble. Just under 5 to work first quarter. 8-1. Minneapolis the lead by 7. Allie has it right wing. Looks to dribble drive, cannot. Now looks toward Courtney Hamill, battling inside for position, and they're unable to find her down on the block. Now they get it outside to Calloway right wing. Sid kicks it to the corner left. Wright Frederick walking the tightrope, able to save it back in bounds, but it goes to Minneapolis. Turnover on Clay Center on their first possession out of the timeout. Now they take it right back. Great pressure by Calloway. Then the steal by Bonenblust in transition. Caitlin up and no good. Then a rebound tipped out of bounds off the Lions. It'll stay with Clay Center. Wright Frederick got on one leg trying to balance before falling out of bounds on the offensive end. Saves it back in. It was taken away by the Lions, and then back the other way. It was Sid Calloway forcing the turnover. Bonenblust got the steal and raced to the other end. Clay Center now has it on the baseline out of bounds. Wright Frederick to the corner. Lauren Lane, 3 ball on its way, is short. Rebound tipped around. Hamill and Wright Frederick got a hand on it, but it's picked up by Shea Allison of Minneapolis. And the Lady Tigers trail again 8-1. Across the timeline, Shoup kicks it out. Wing right. Nicole Forte has been the long bomber for Minneapolis thus far. She's hit 2 threes. Now it's a dribble drive by Jadra Lott. Kick to the corner. Ball taken. What a steal by Savannah Kipfer. She's racing to the other end. No numbers. And smartly backs it out to set the offense. Terrific anticipation from Kipfer that time. And the Lady Tigers with the basketball, but trailing by 7. Only 1 point through 5.5 minutes in this first quarter of play. Here's Wright Frederick in the corner left. She has Bonenblust and Hamill at the post. She goes outside now to Lane. Around they swing it to Kipfer. 3:30 to work first quarter. Kipfer has it right wing. Skip pass left, Wright Frederick. To the short corner is Bonenblust. In a double team. Dribbles out of it, now in some trouble. Skips it right side. Kipfer, good catch in traffic. Now pulls up in the lane. Shot is blocked, but Lauren Lane brings it down. Wright Frederick has it wing left. Back outside Lane. Around right to Kipfer. Savannah. Lobs at high post. Good look inside. Bonenblust to Hamill. Can't finish. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. That's the 3rd or 4th miss Clay Center's had at point-blank range that normally is money. That time Bonenblust caught we've talked before with those two how they just kind of see each other and feel where they're going to be at. The pass was on the money. Hamill just didn't finish. Normally a sure shot inside for the Silent Assassin. Instead, it's Minneapolis the other way, and here comes Shoup down quickly with the left hand. That is her dominant hand. There's a shot in the paint. Mackenzie Allison misses. Rebound, a long one, saved in by Minneapolis. Wright Frederick now has it taken away on the rebound. Into the lane it goes for Charisma Veneri, a freshman. Now a shot blocked by Lauren Lane, and a foul is going to be called in low against Minneapolis. Just the second team foul on the Lions. Only one against Clay Center as well in this first quarter. Lady Tigers get the basketball back. Neither team afraid to get it up and down the court. It's been an up-and-down game. Clay Center, though, unable to finish some shots that they've had this far in the ball game. Here's Kipfer. She'll work it up the floor against Charisma Veneri, the freshman. Savannah, high post bottom blast. Caitlin turns and squares it up. Looks in low, wanting Hamill, not there. Back outside it comes the lane. 2:25 to go first quarter. Clay Center's been held to 1 point. One free throw is all they put on the board this first period. Kipfer at the top for three. Just short. Rebound comes away inside to Mackenzie Allison, the junior for the Lions. So Clay Center still held to just 1 point this far. Outside and deep left is Lindsay Shoup. Dangerous scorer. She has 2 points early on the opening points of the game for both teams. Shoup trying to dance her way in the lane. Kicks it down low. Now toward the paint. Taken away by Savannah Kipfer. The rip away by Kipfer. Now given up to Bonneblast. Hesitation move. To the paint. Bucket good. The Bonner Blast gets one down. Clay Center's first field goal comes at 1:43 to go in this opening quarter. The Lady Tigers down 5. Here's Shoup back down court. Wild shot, no good. Rebound off Minneapolis. Back to Clay Center. Sid Calloway back on for the Lady Tigers, and 2 Minneapolis Lions return to the floor as well. So the Lady Tigers have Wright Frederick, Kipfer, Calloway, Lane, and Bonneblust on the court. Was Savannah Kipfer 2 or 3 times in a loose ball situation on the defensive end. She has just wanted the basketball more and ripped it away. That last one resulting in the lay-in by Caitlin Bonneblust, the Lady Tigers' first field goal of the game. Wright Frederick weaving her way toward the paint. Down in the corner. Sid Calloway goes inside looking for Lauren Lane. It's knocked to the bounce off of Minneapolis. The Lady Tigers will keep it on the baseline. Minute 17 to work first quarter. Wright Frederick to take it out of bounds. Right side of the glass. They put 4 around the lane against the zone defense. Kipfer, left wing 3, doesn't take it. Calloway to the corner. Lane wants the 3 ball. It's strong. Rebound on the weak side comes away to Mackenzie Allison, and Minneapolis has it back. 1:04 to go first quarter. 8-3. Lady Lions leading Clay Center in the battle of state-ranked matchup here. Here's a drive inside by Forte. Kick to the left baseline. 3-pointer. Charisma Veneri, the freshman, no good. Rebound Lauren Lane, owning the lane inside and getting the foul called against Minneapolis, their 3rd team foul. It goes against Jadra Lott, the senior, at 5'8". And Lane just had terrific position to begin with and then really boxed out on top of it and drew the foul pushing through. Clay Center down by 5 with the basketball. Has been held to 3 points thus far in the first quarter. 46 to work. Wright Frederick in the front court. Working off a screen from Bonneblast. Wing right it goes to Calloway. Good look inside. Bonneblast shot is kind of short-handed that time, and it's rebounded to Minneapolis. Just couldn't quite follow through, it seemed like, for Caitlin that trip. Now there's a drive by Minneapolis, shot up and strong. We rebound weak side to Bonneblast with 24. Caitlin's going to bring it herself to the lane. No look pass. Kipfer, ball fake, steps through. Free throw line jumper. Bonneblast buries it. Her second field goal, and the Lady Tigers are down by just 1 at 8-7. Correction, 8-5, down 3. 9 seconds left. Forte down court. Shot, no good. 6 seconds. Lane has it. 3 with 2 to half court. With 1 all the way to the paint. Shot up, no good. No foul called. We're headed to quarter 2. Minneapolis has an 8-5 lead after 8 minutes here in the Den. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth. Over a century of serving you. Built on pride in everything we do. Agriculture and farmway working hand in hand. Looking to the future across this great land. It's where you belong. FarmwayCoop.com.
Ray's Apple Market is in search of a few good apples to add to their bushel of employees. Full and part-time positions are available in deli customer service, and this may be the perfect job for you. They offer flexible schedules, competitive salaries and wages, valuable benefits including health and life insurance. There's a friendly atmosphere working at Ray's, and it's the people that make the difference. Apply in person at the customer service counter at Ray's Apple Market in Clay Center.
Lady Tigers were held to just one free throw through the almost entire first quarter. In fact, 1:43 on the first quarter clock is when they scored their first field goal. Caitlin Bonaplas has the only 2 buckets made by Clay Center, 1 free throw also from Lauren Lane. Meanwhile, for Minneapolis, it was all early stuff. Lindsay Shoup, an early bucket, their first possession. Chance at a three-point play, missed the free throw, and then 2 3-pointers from Nicole Forte. And that's the difference in the ball game. It's 8-5. Clay Center down 3. Minneapolis starts with the basketball. Callaway near steal to the sideline. Shoup has it. Now picks it up in the corner. It goes to Jadra Lott. Back out and deep for Forte. Forte hit the 2 3-pointers. Now the ball loose on the baseline. Kipfer tried for the steal. A collision in midair. And this will go back to Minneapolis on the sideline. The first foul on Savannah Kipfer. And the defense of Kipfer has been outstanding tonight. 7:40 to work. First half now. We're just into the second quarter. 8-5 Minneapolis. Foul on Clay Center. Their second team foul. Just 3 against Minneapolis thus far. Right wing with the basketball on the dribble is Lindsay Shoup. Still keeps her dribble against Callaway to the baseline. Cut off by Lauren Lane. Pulls the trigger on a 15-footer. No good. Minneapolis the board deep in the lane. And stepping out of bounds after the rebound, Mackenzie Allison. The Lady Tigers will get it back, down 3, first possession of the second quarter. Full court pressure put on again by Minneapolis. Kipfer in the backcourt. Lauren Lane has it and says, clear it out. I got this. Shea Allison guards her, and Lane will bring it across with the dribble. Now off to Wright Frederick to set the offense. Just underway, second quarter. Kipfer has it to the baseline for Wright Frederick. Hamill trying to post inside. Now goes to screen for Wright Frederick. Double team on her. Now backs it out again with the pass to Lauren Lane out deep. Back on the wing right it goes to Allie. Now directs some traffic. High post, Lauren Lane hands it off. Callaway attacks. She's fouled on the way in there. That'll be on Shea Allison. And Sid Callaway's headed to the free throw line. Good call. They kind of cleared the left side out and put everybody power loaded to the right side of the court. And then the wing pass came to Lauren Lane at the free throw line, waiting for Callaway to cut, just kind of handed it off to her. And then she did the rest with the athleticism to attack the paint and then draw the foul on her way in there. Now buries the free throw. Now 8-6. Lady Tigers have scored 5 unanswered, now to crawl within 1 at the free throw stripe. For Callaway, it's strong. Rebound off inside to Jadra Lott. Caitlin Bonenblust back in for the Lady Tigers. Hamill, Wright Frederick, Kipfer, and Callaway out there. 8-6, Clay Center down by 2. They were down 8-1 early first quarter. There's a drive by Forte, no good. Rebound battled for inside, tipped around, now picked up, shot up by Mackenzie Allison. Rebound weak side to Caitlin Bonenblust. Long down court pass. Here's Callaway in transition. Crossover and finish. No foul call, but a terrific finish by Sid Callaway, and she has 3. Through 2 defenders, it looked like a bump on top of it all. Not called, but she was able to still finish it off the glass. Here's Mackenzie Allison inside. Good cutoff by Hamill. We're tied at 8. Clay Center scored 7 unanswered. Kick outside to the top of the key for Lindsay Shoup. 5:57 to work, second quarter. Shoup toward the free throw line. Bonenblust guarding. Now they switch off. Rebound inside. Hamill on the miss. Lay in by Shoup. Good defense in low by Bonenblust on help side. And then Hamill brought down the board. Kipfer nearly has it taken away. It's batted to the sideline and out of bounds to Clay Center. Shoup hit it last. Addie Mullen checking in. Wright Frederick gets a breather. Hamill, Bonenblust, Callaway, Kipfer, Mullen now on the court. Allie inbounds it from the sideline. Addie will be on the left wing. Kipfer on the right wing. And you have Hamill and Bonenblust in the paint. Callaway at the point. She scored 3 straight. Kipfer fakes the 3 to the short corner. Bonenblust cutting to the lane. Hamill, the foul call, they'll say on the floor, although Courtney did finish the shot inside. And she blitzed from that right elbow after Bonenblust caught it in the short corner right put a bounce pass right on the money, but the foul was called before the shot was taken. It goes against Shea Allison. Correction against Nicole Forte, who has 2 now. Callaway, left corner, fakes 3, drives the lane, leans in, off glass, no. A lot of contact again, no foul called, and they'll send it the other way. Well, Sid Callaway creating that time, leaned in the air, looked again like a bump that they did not whistle. You can see Coach Jeff Edwards right now having a conversation on the sideline. Calm conversation, but still, I think, making a point on that last play. 8-8, Clay Center has not led in this game. Here's a drive inside by Allison, shot up, no good. And we've got a foul called on the shot, and this will not sit well with Coach Edwards. Just talking with the officials on the way down the court about Sid Callaway's last 2 shots, not getting the whistle, and now Shea Allison does. As she goes inside the lane, she'll get 2 free throws. 8-8 ball game. Allison at the stripe makes the first of the 2 free throws. Minneapolis now leads again by 1, 9-8. Courtney Hamill gets a breather as Lauren Lane comes in. So you have Lane, Kipfer, Bonenblust, Callaway, and Mullen on the courts. The Lady Tigers are down 1. That is the first point of the second quarter, almost 3 minutes in for Minneapolis. In the last 2.5, 3 minutes of the first quarter, they didn't score. Allison, though, makes both free throws. Shea Allison, the senior, has been injured this year, makes 2 charities here. Here's Addie Mullen down the court, backs it out, top of Nikita Lane. Right side wing is Kipfer. Savannah back out deep. Now it's Addie to Savannah, out top to Callaway, to Bonenblust. Caitlin goes inside. Here's Lane, power dribble, powers it up. She's fouled, and Lauren Lane's headed back to the free throw line. Great look again by Bonenblust, and that time Lane took that strong power dribble to the paint. Took it up with contact and drew the foul on Jadra Lott. It's her second. So Lott with 2, Forte with 2. That's a 16 foul, and Minneapolis only 3 against Clay Center thus far first half. 4:52 remaining second quarter, by the way. Lane knocks in the first free throw, and the Lady Tigers are back within 1, a chance to tie here at the stripe. Lauren's second free throw to tie it. 4:52 left second period. The release, a good one. The finish, though, rattles out. Bonenblust gets the board, tried to get it off to Callaway, and does. And Clay Center has a new possession, down by just 1, trying to take their first lead of the ball game. High post, Lauren Lane bumps. That's a foul and a chance at a 1-and-1. It will go on Lindsay Shoup, who just got a little too aggressive defensively. That'll put Lauren Lane back at the line. She's 2 of 4 at the stripe. This time a 1-and-1 chance. So a low-scoring first half, certainly, for both of these teams. And for an up-and-down type game, particularly, it becomes low-scoring. Lane with a 1-and-1 chance. That foul on Shoup, her second. First free throw, perfect by Lauren Lane. 5'8" junior get a chance again at the stripe to give Clay Center the lead for the first time in this contest. Lindsay Shoup has 2 fouls. We mentioned Forte and Lott also with 2 for Minneapolis. Lane, second free throw. Bingo. She's hit 2 straight. Gives her 4 points, 4 of 6 from the line. And Clay Center, for the first time at 4:40 to go in the first half, leads 11-10. On defense now, as Shoup brings it across the midcourt stripe. Savannah Kipfer checking back in that last dead ball situation. Shoup, kick out, right corner, 3 ball on its way, and the Lions have hit their 3rd of the first half. This one coming from the freshman, Charisma Veneri. Allie Wright Frederick walks it up the court. Clay Center down 13-11. Three balls knocked in by the Lions. Here's Bonenblust in some trouble in the lane. Back outside to Wright Frederick. Left and deep, Kipfer. Savannah, skip pass right to Callaway. Looks low. Now back across, trying to go to Kipfer, and it's taken away by Minneapolis. Shoup in the front court with it. Just crossing the timeline, checked outside by Sig. Shoup with the dribble. Can go either way. She is left-handed. Gave it up, got it right back, and out deep again with that dribble. Crosses over toward the left. Now stops at the free throw line. Nowhere to go. Now leans in, shot up and strong. Rebound tipped around inside, picked up by Caitlin Bonenblust. Clay Center has it back down 1. Bonenblust brings it across herself and hands it off to Wright Frederick. Wing right it goes to Callaway. Back to Alley. Across left to Kipfer. Savannah back outside for Wright Frederick to the post. Bonenblust, ball fake, steps through to the corner. 15-footer Kipfer, just a little bit in a hurry that time. No defenders around her as she caught it. Seemed like she was thinking a defender was coming to block it and just didn't get it away cleanly. It goes strong. Rebound to Minneapolis. 3:07 to work, second quarter. 13-11. Dribble drive by Shoup. Leans in the lane. Can't get the finish. Tipped by Kipfer, picked up by Lane. Lauren in the full court. Drives with the left hand. Blocked. And the deflection goes away to Minneapolis. Now it's Shoup the other direction. She'll attack the paint. Her shot up. No, and a blocking foul called against Wright Frederick, trying to draw the charge. And that'll put Lindsay Shoup at the stripe to shoot 2. She is 0 for 1 at the line, has 2 points, averages over 15.5 a game on the year. Gets 2 free throws coming here with 2:47 to go, first half of play. The foul on Wright Frederick, her first. Shoup gets the friendly roll on the first free throw. And the lead is 3 now for Minneapolis. Clay Center held to 11 points. There's 2:47 left. Let's see if they can get a finish to this first half after really struggling to score the basketball. Free throw misses here. Rebound, Kipfer. Off to Addie Mullen. Addie will bring it herself. 2:40 left to go. First half, Clay Center down 3. Kipfer left wing against the zone. Folds it outside. Now kicks it deep right for Wright Frederick. Alley back left, it comes to Mullen. And now we've got a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers sideline. 2:29 to work, first half. Clay Center down 14-11 against Minneapolis. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet. Available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse. Your life connected.
Central Valley Ag Pro Edge Risk Management for grain producers. Year-round planning.
We work one-on-one with producers to help them build and devise marketing plans with your own consultant, very specific to your operation.
CVA Pro Edge Sales Manager Luke Beckman factors in all variables.
Land cost, what's our investment in fertility, and what does the market present as far as opportunities.
Full service agronomy, supplies, and Pro Edge marketing. Contact Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
14-11 ball game. Lady Tigers on the bottom side of that scoreboard, down by 3. They do have the basketball out of the Tigers sideline timeout. It's Addie Mullen to inbound. Allie Wright Frederick, Caitlin Bonenblust, Lauren Lane, and Savannah Kipfer. They double team on Wright Frederick immediately out near the half-court stripe. She dribbles all the way to the sideline, all the way to the lane, takes it up, no foul called again. It will stay with Clay Center on the baseline. And, boy, I thought Wright Frederick did an outstanding job to break down the defense. Defender came across to help. Both went up in the air, a bump, but no foul. But Clay Center does keep possession. Wright Frederick lobs it outside to Kipfer. Savannah looks right, now back left with the dribble. Now back right and gives it to Mullen deep. Inside, good-looking low for Bonenblust. Trying to muscle it up. In some trouble to Mullen. Left corner, Wright Frederick. Alley back outside, 2:05 to work. Minneapolis doing a good job to really clog up the lane when Clay Center does get the pass down low. Now a skip pass across, nearly taken away by Lott. Addie Mullen saves the possession with some help from Savannah Kipfer. Wright Frederick to Mullen. Right side wing and deep near the sideline is Kipfer. Back left it comes. Wright Frederick, good look for 3. It's strong, though, and the rebound weak side comes to Minneapolis. And now a steal, or near steal, by Bonenblust. She tipped it, got it up in the air, but Minneapolis able to come up with it. Boy, Forte looked like she traveled. They didn't call. 14-11, Clay Center down 3, a minute 28 to work. You might have heard the gasp from the crowd, both sides, that there wasn't a whistle. Here's Shoup driving, shooting short. Rebound off to Allie Wright Frederick. The Clay Center still has it. They were held to 5 first quarter points. They've only scored 6 in the second quarter, but they're only down 3 as they've held Minneapolis to just 6 points in this period as well. Here's Kipfer, right wing to the high post ball. Good look inside. Lauren Lane up, no foul called, and Lauren Lane headed back to the free throw line. Neither team getting a lot of attempts at the stripe, but Lauren Lane has. She is 4 of 6 from the line and has 2 free throws coming here. The foul was against Mackenzie Allison, her first. The 8th against the Lions. Clay Center only called for 4 first-half fouls so far, and Lane knocks in her 3rd straight charity. Back into the game comes Charisma Veneri, the freshman. And she's scoring well for this team. Around 8.7 a contest. First game she played for Minneapolis this year was a 15-point performance. 56.5 to go first half. Clay Center down 2. Lane another free throw. And she buries 2 more. So Lauren Lane, 6 of 8 from the stripe, and she's Clay Center's leading scorer, all her points coming from the line. 14-13, Lady Tigers down by 1. Left and deep, it goes to Jadra Lotz. Bonham-Bless pressures her left side. To the corner it comes to Shea Allison. Cut off by Wright Frederick. Back to Lotz. Now a double team coming at her. She gets rid of it near the timeline, and Sid Calloway really working on defense now against Lindsay Shoup. 5 count is on. Shoup breaks it. To the corner it goes to Lotz. Clay Center looking to double team. They do get one, and now it's thrown away. Calloway with a steal. 19 to work. Clay Center gets a final possession and a chance to take a lead going into halftime. They've led only once in this game. 14-13. They trail by 1 with the basketball with 7. Calloway right sideline. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jadra Lott. It'll stay with Clay Center. 5.9 seconds left here in the half. Wright Frederick to inbound. Calloway, Lane, Bonham-Bless, Kipper on the court. Wright Frederick looks outside to Bonham-Bless. Around left, Calloway will attack the paint. Fires it up, falling away, lost her balance, and we'll head to halftime. 14-13. Lady Tigers down 1 to Minneapolis. Here in the Den, stay with us. Lady Tiger basketball. Halftime continues next.
When it's time to upgrade your machinery, add livestock, or expand your acreage, come see us at Union State Bank. Our roots are in agriculture, and we understand the complexity of agribusiness. We know your future depends on the quality of assistance you have from your bank, and we can provide the financial support needed to make your operation run smoothly. Our loans are tailored to your situation and come with competitive rates and payment options. Come see Keith, Galen, or Brandon and let Union State Bank be your bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
What's next in weed technology control? Oldie Seed now offers Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, the newest solution for weed control. Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans is an advanced soybean treatment product that will provide tolerance to dicamba and glyphosate. If you've been battling hard to control weeds in your fields, worry no more. This product is built on the high-yield Ingenuity Roundup Ready 2 yield trait, and it is available today from Oldie Seed.
Looking to start a business? Maybe you're expanding your ag operation. How about buying, building, expanding, or remodeling your home? All visions can become a reality with the help of the Citizens National Bank. Stop by and visit with myself, Bryant Johnson, as I will entertain your financing request and cater to your financing needs. We look forward to hearing about your vision and hope to give us a shot here at CNB to assist you with your banking needs.
The Citizens National Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime is here. The Lady Tigers, Minneapolis Lady Lions, both stayed ranked, both obviously very good defensive teams, although I'd say both teams would say they've missed some shots they normally would finish off. It's a 14-13 halftime score. 6 points, the leading scorer for both teams. 2 3-pointers from Nicole Forte in the corner first quarter. Hadn't scored since. Lauren Lade leads the way for the Lady Tigers. 6 of 8 from the free throw stripe. All of her points from the line. And a really big difference for both the teams. Lane's free throw shooting and Forte with the 2 3-pointers from the arc on the baseline. 14-13 is the halftime score. 6-1 Minneapolis, 7-0 Clay Center, locked up in a good one. If you like defensive battles, it's been an odd rhythm to the game, although it's been up and down action. But both teams' defenses have not made any easy shots for either team. Although, again, Clay Center certainly has had 3 or 4 you could think of right away that are shots they normally would knock in, whether they be in the paint or around the perimeter, maybe a little hurried at times, and maybe just not shooting through the glass. I know that's something Coach Jeff Edwards talked about in the ball game against Concordia, an adjustment they made at halftime, particularly for Courtney Hamill, who had all those points in the second half. And he said just shooting through the glass and not stopping as you go up. And so we'll see if they make some adjustments at half, either in how they handle the defense of Minneapolis or getting some shots to fall. But the Lady Lions right now in Minneapolis have a 1-point lead over Clay Center. It's 14-13. Stay here. We have more on the way. Stick around. Halftime continues in just a moment.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Radio Shack brings fun and electronics together like no place else. Check out their remote control toys and drones, or maybe the 7-inch Fire tablet for kids equipped with Wi-Fi. You can also find the Apple TV bundle to make viewing internet videos more enjoyable, speakers to make it all sound better, and portable power sticks that fit neatly in your purse in case your cell phone gets too low before you make it home. Useful, practical, and fun. Shop Radio Shack inside Patterson's Health Mart in Clay Center.
Big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love. Subway Catering is simple, satisfying with something for everyone. A great value for any budget. Visit Subway.com to order and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Some catering orders may require 24-hour advance notice.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check, payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
Back once again, halftime. Lady Tigers trailing by 1 to Minneapolis. It's 14-13 here at the halftime break. The leading scorers in the first half won't take long to go through the scoring up and down the scorebook for the Minneapolis Lady Lions. As mentioned, Nicole Forte had 2 3-pointers. That all came in the first quarter of play. Minneapolis did hit 3 trays in the first half, the other coming from Charisma Veneri, the freshman. So Forte was 6. Veneri with 3. Lindsay Shoup has 3. She is just 1 of 3 from the free throw stripe and has 1 field goal. Remember, she averages over 15.5 per contest. Shay Allison, 2 of 2 at the line for her 2 points. On the other side, the free throw stripe comes in big for Clay Center. Lauren Lane leads the way, 6 of 8 from the line, all 6 of her points. 4 points coming from Caitlin Bonneblust. In fact, Clay Center in the first quarter was held to 1 point, no field goals up until the 1:43 mark of the first period. And then Bonneblust hit a bucket. She hit 1 more. She has 4 points. Lane was 6, Bonneblust 4. Sid Calloway has 3. And, you know, she's gotten to the lane, right? Frederick, Bonneblust, Hamill, Kipfer. You think of all those that have been able to drive in the lane or catch and have position in the lane and not gotten to the free throw line, especially when you look at Caitlin and Allie and Courtney. No free throw shots first half. That's a little odd for their type of game and in this sort of game. But they have let them play. Either team, well, actually, Clay Center did make the bonus, as Minneapolis was called for 8 first-half fouls, while the Lady Tigers were called for 4. We're at the break. We're going to come back in a moment. When we do, we'll look at the Hillsboro Trojan Classic that's coming up next week. That'll start on Tuesday, and we'll give you a look at what the Lady Tigers and Tiger Boys have in store at Hillsboro. That'll be on the way next.
Hanson Ford is starting off the year with amazing deals during their 2016 Ford sales event. There are a few 2015 models left, including a Ford F-150, a Super Duty Crew Cab, and a Ford Fusion. You'll discover huge Ford rebates on select trucks and SUVs. Take the road by storm with the powerful all-new 2016 F-350s, Explorers, and Fusions. Power, performance, style, and comfort, and savings. Don't miss out on the greatest deals this month at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
The deli department at Ray's Apple Market has something that will go with everything. Whether you're looking for a basic everyday Swiss to serve with grapes and crackers or the Cajun-style turkey to create that perfect sandwich, you'll get it at Ray's Apple Market. Deli meats, cheeses, and Rockhouse signature salads are always fresh and delicious to serve up the way you want. Customers appreciate the variety, the quality, and the remarkable flavor of the deli selection at Ray's Apple Market.
Central Valley Ag Pro Edge Risk Management for grain producers. Year-round planning.
We work one-on-one with producers to help them build and devise marketing plans with your own consultant, very specific to your operation.
CVA Pro Edge Sales Manager Luke Beckman factors in all variables.
Land cost, what's our investment in fertility, and what does the market present as far as opportunities.
Full service, agronomy, supplies, and Pro Edge marketing. Contact Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Maria Fitzmeyer,
or me, Carla Sweet, at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started.
Or visit us online at ubankonline.com. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
14-13 ball game. Lady Tigers down by 1 here at the half. We're going to take a look at the Hillsborough Trojan Classic. As mentioned, that begins Tuesday for the Lady Tigers. They are the number 1 seed in this year's tournament. They will face number 8 seed Bennington, who is 3-5, at 3 o'clock at the Tabor College Gym. That'll be at 3 p.m. this coming week from today on Tuesday. And then also in that bracket, the number 4 seed is Riley County, so a potential rematch if both could win their first games on Friday afternoon. Win or lose, Clay Center will play at 3 o'clock on Friday. Lady Tigers, the number 1 seed, that bracket coming out yesterday. Now, Riley County's first-round matchup is against Republic County. They'll play in the high school gym also at 3 p.m. Hillsborough, the host Trojans, are the number 2 seed at 6-1. They'll face Holcomb. Heston takes on Wichita Sunrise on Tuesday as well. Heston is the number 3 seed. In the boys bracket, the Tigers are the number 7 seed, seeded at 3-4 before tonight's game. The Tigers will take on number 2 seed Heston, who is 7-1. They'll play Tuesday night at 6 p.m. a week from this evening. Also on their side of the bracket is number 3 seed Bennington, 7-1. They will face a 5-3 Republic County team. And then Holcomb takes on Riley County. Holcomb, the number 1 seed, at 7-0. Riley County at 2-5 on the boys' side. They'll play at 4:30 on Tuesday afternoon, and then the host Hillsborough Trojans on the boys' side 5-2. They will play the late game against Wichita Sunrise, the 5 seed. So we'll have Clay Center Tiger basketball Tuesday of next week, the 19th, 3 o'clock. Lady Tigers, number 1 seeded, facing Bennington, and the Tiger boys, the 7 seed, at 6 p.m. facing Heston. Also on Tuesday, and beginning this Saturday is the Twin Valley League tournament. More details on that coming up. Right now it's back to basketball. The Lady Tigers here in the second half open up with the basketball. Look at a 1-3-1 zone defense. Sid Calloway with the dribble outside. Wright Frederick as a double team come toward her. Now to Lauren Lane. She'll work at left baseline to Calloway. Ball tipped out of bounds by Minneapolis. Lindsay shoots the last to touch it. Lady Tigers with possession, down 1. Lane, Calloway, Wright Frederick, Bonenblust, Hamill on the court. Wright Frederick, right wing, with it, backs it out, and gives it outside to the point to Lauren Lane, around left to Calloway. Back out top lane, free throw line is Bonenblust. To the top of the key lane, right side it comes to Wright Frederick. 1-3-1 extended and right back into a 2-3 zone after it went out of bounds by the Minneapolis defense. And now Wright Frederick on the sideline trying to get a hold of it, unable to gather it. It was going out of bounds, and it turns back over to Minneapolis. So the Lady Lions have possession. Clay Center down 1 here, 14-13. Left wing with the dribble is Lott, guarded by Wright Frederick. To the elbow, stops. She's used her dribble. Back out deep, it comes down to Mackenzie Allison. And around right to Shoup. Lindsay Shoup, pull-up jumper, rattles out. Rebound inside, tipped by Hamill. Picked up, though, by the Lions, and the shot missed in low. And a rebound to Sid Callaway. Clay Center has it back down 1, just underway here in the second half. And there has been a lid on the basket for both of these teams, and in particular the Lady Tigers, who just haven't been able to get the ball, particularly in a field goal situation, through. The only field goal scored, 2 from Bonneblust, 1 from Callaway to the whole game thus far. Here's Sid Callaway, dribble drives, pulls it up, strong. Rebound weak side, tipped it around by Hamill. She knocked it out of the hands of Jade Roulade, who wanted a foul called. Didn't get it, but the ball is knocked out of bounds and back to Minneapolis. 6:34 to work. Both teams scoreless in the second half thus far. And pretty good crowd on hand. Both teams, fans just kind of waiting for something to happen. Here's a lob inside. Shea Allison swatted out of there by the bonnet blast. Caitlin swats it out with a shot block, and Clay Center has it back. It'll be Wright Frederick who brings it to the midcourt stripe. Outside to Bonneblust. Caitlin holds there. Right side wing, Wright Frederick to the corner. Lauren Lane. High post looking for Hamill. It's going to be taken away by Forte. She drives down the court. Cut off by Wright Frederick, but still able to get through and get the lane up and down. Shea Allison now has 4, her first field goal. Clay Center's down 16-13. Clay Center, 13 points, and we're 2 minutes, 15 seconds into the third quarter. That's unheard of numbers for the Lady Tigers this season. They've been able to score, and their defense has led the points, and in this ball game, it's just not been that case. And then Minneapolis slows it down and has made it really tough in the half-court set for Clay Center. Great look inside Hamill. To Bonneblust, foul called, and Caitlin Bonneblust is headed to the free throw line. 16-13 ball game. Bonneblust to the stripe. She'll get 2 charities. And that foul is called against Jade Roulade. It's her third. Bonneblust, free throw, good. Caitlin now with 5 points. The Lady Tigers trail by 2, 16-14. Savannah Kipfer back in. Lauren Lane will get a breather. And now Coach Weatherman's going to have to make a move likely for Lott. The senior picked up that third foul. Free throw misses by Bonneblust. Addie Mullen is set to check in for Clay Center as well. Here's Lindsay Shoup, the drive with the right hand. Bucket good. Foul call. Chance at a 3-point play. Lindsay Shoup so dangerous with the dribble penetration. And that time in transition on top of it. Got to the paint. Got the foul. She's got a chance at hoop and harm. Addie Mullen will check in. The foul was called on Bonneblust, just her first. No foul dangers for Clay Center at this point in the game. Still 5:21 to go third quarter. Shoup, free throw line is good. She now has 6 points. And now the lead's back to 5 for Minneapolis, 19-14. Almost 3 minutes into the third quarter, and Clay Center's only scored 1 point. Wright Frederick to Mullen. Back to Alley. Now back to Mullen, left and deep. Corner left, it goes to Kipfer. Tried to dribble drive, then pass it in low. Hamill couldn't get to it. It's taken away by Charisma Veneri. And now Minneapolis back to the lane. Clay Center just frustrated on offense right now, trying to make plays and not there, maybe trying to make too much of a play. Shoot for 3 in the corner, no good. Hamill the rebound. Hands it to Allie Wright Frederick. Coach Jeff Edwards says, let's go. Allie brings it across, left and deep for Mullen. Back to Wright Frederick. To the baseline, it goes to Kipfer. Hamill trying to post inside. Now Kipfer dribble drives, has it poked and taken away. Coach Edwards wanted a foul, didn't get it. Now in transition, it's Veneri stopping, and we've got a stop by the official as Shoup went down hard, slow to get up. And she may come to the sideline, really favoring her left leg, and now trying to walk it off as she'll go toward the locker room now to see what she can do with that. Huge loss for Minneapolis, to say the least. Heart and soul for the team, leading scorer. She's just hit a 3-point play a moment ago. Minneapolis does have the basketball. Clay Center now pressuring. We have 5 count or a timeout. It's Minneapolis with a sideline timeout. Lady Tigers down 5. 4:27 to work, third quarter against Minneapolis. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
(19-14). Lady Tigers trail here by 5. They've been held to 1 point thus far in this quarter, 3.5 minutes in. 19-14 ball game. They trailed 8-5 after one quarter, 14-13 at the break, and now 4:27 to work here in the third quarter. And they trail by a 5-point margin. Now a takeaway by Addie Mullen. Up the court she comes. Mullen toward the lane. Has numbers. Stops. Hands it off to Bonabluss. Out top. Wright Frederick takes the three. Now dribble penetrates. Kick out. Kipper wants the three ball. It's up and just strong. Rebound. Hamill. Back off glass and good. The silent assassin. First point of the night. Play Center down by 3. 4:03 to work in the third quarter. Lindsay Shoup went out with an ankle or knee injury. We haven't seen her return to the game. That was just moments ago. Mullen, another near steal. Now it's Wright Frederick. Tie it up. She has the steal. Tried to roll it to Addie Mullen, and it ends up out of bounds into the Tiger student section. Addie Mullen got the steal last time down and able to get a hand in there and almost got the steal this time. Wright Frederick went down hard coming up with that basketball, and then it rolled out of bounds as she was trapped on the floor trying to get rid of it, and it goes back to Minneapolis. 19-16. It's Minneapolis inbounding and with the basketball. Drive down to the baseline. Shot up, no good. Weak side board. Courtney Hamill wrestles it away from two Minneapolis defenders. Now Bonabluss has to get away, but gets it right back. To the point it comes for Wright Frederick. 19-16, 3:28 to go. We're in this third quarter. The Lady Tigers down by 3. Kipper. Wing right deep. It goes to Mullen against that zone. Savannah has it out top. To Wright Frederick. Kipper takes the three. Kick out. Mullen. She'll fake a three. Now back to Kipper. Around left. Wright Frederick. Dribble drive. Stops. Kipper at the point. Shot on the way. 2-pointer. No. Rebound. Hamill gets her hands on it. Takes it back up. Can't get it down. Tip out by Bonabluss. Wright Frederick three ball. We're tied. The sniper hits her first points of the night and drills the three on the left wing. It's 19-19. Down court Forte. Clay Center's led just one in the first quarter. Forte, dribble drive, kick in the lane, taken away by Bonabluss. 3-on-2 numbers. Bonabluss, right side, toward the paint, shovels it to the rim and is fouled, and she'll get to the free throw line to shoot two. A big offensive board, the last trip down, a tip out from Caitlin Bonabluss right to Allie Wright Frederick on that left wing, and she caught in rhythm, stepped and shot it, and drilled it to tie it at 19 apiece. And now Caitlin Bonabluss has a chance at the line to give Clay Center the lead for just the second time in this game. Bonabluss free throw is good. And the Lady Tigers lead it 20-19. Bonabluss now has 6 in the contest. (20-19). Second free throw up and rattles home. 21-19. Forte to the front court. Lady Tigers' biggest lead, 2 points right now. In the corner is Forte. Ball fakes and drive. She hit 2 threes in the first half. Lane near takeaway. Wright Frederick does take it, and a foul called really late on the play. Coach Jeff Edwards up in arms on the call, and now being told by the official to get back to the sideline. Boy, Wright Frederick had it ripped and taken out. And it was a steal that instead goes the other direction. So it's Minneapolis' basketball. Neither team in any danger of going to the bonus on the inbounds. Mullen, another near steal. Now Lane defending outside. Back up top to Forte. Both teams really getting after it. Hamill Stride for stride with Forte. Now a dribble drive by the Lions. Takeaway by Lane. Jump ball call. Lauren Lane, the defense inside the paint. The arrow does belong to Minneapolis. 2:04 to work third period. And we've got a timeout coming by Minneapolis. Lady Tigers have taken a 2-point lead, their biggest of the game. 2:04 left third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
When it's time to upgrade your machinery, add livestock, or expand your acreage, come see us at Union State Bank. Our roots are in agriculture, and we understand the complexity of agribusiness. We know your future depends on the quality of assistance you have from your bank, and we can provide the financial support needed to make your operation run smoothly. Our loans are tailored to your situation and come with competitive rates and payment options. Come see Keith, Galen, or Brandon and let Union State Bank be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
What's next in weed technology control? Oldie Seed now offers Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, the newest solution for weed control. Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans is an advanced soybean treatment product that will provide tolerance to dicamba and glyphosate. If you've been battling hard to control weeds in your fields, worry no more. This product is built on the high-yielding Genuity Roundup Ready 2 yield trait, and it is available today from Oldie Seed.
21-19, Lady Tigers lead now by 2, and they have not led but twice in this game. They've led with 4:40 left to go first half by 1. They lead by 2 now after Caitlin Bonenblust drilled 2 free throws here in the third quarter. Lauren Lane near steal. Ball on the ground. Pass inside. Forte wide open off the scramble in the paint. She now has 8, her first points since the opening quarter when she nailed 2 threes. Wright Frederick. Wing right, it goes to Lauren Lane. Lauren dribbles right, crosses left, now gets it left and deep to Wright Frederick, handed off to Addie Mullen. Bonenblust and Hamill run the post. 1:37 to go here in the third. Mullen with it left side and deep to the corner for Lane. Lauren looking low. Back outside. Mullen, wing left to Lane. Again looking low. Now steps toward the paint. Mullen outside. Addie dribbles left. Now stops. Back out deep for Wright Frederick. 21-21 tie. 1:16 to work here in the third. Lauren Lane lobs it low for Hamill. Trying to make the catch. Tripped up. Goes to the ground. No whistle except that it's out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. Courtney Hamill frustrated as she gets back up and heads to the other end. A quick look to the sideline to her coaches, and I think given a wary look back is that, we thought contact too, but instead Minneapolis has it back with 1 minute into work in the third. Sid Calloway back on for the Lady Tigers. Addie Mullen will come out. And Lindsay Shoup back in for Minneapolis, so there's good news. Just saw Coach Edwards give a thumbs up to Lindsay, asking if she was okay, and she is back on and playing. Went down with their left leg. She was favoring very heavily. That's when the Lady Tigers took the lead. Now on the sideline, the Lady Tiger defense forcing a turnover as Shea Allison stepped out of bounds as she made a pivot. 58.4 to go, third period. Lady Tigers and Minneapolis knotted at 21 apiece. Wright Frederick, wing right and deep. It comes to Sid Calloway. Looks in the corner right. Here's Lane. Lauren, skip pass left. Wright Frederick hit her last 3. This one just strong. Weak side board. Lane. Lauren back up and a pan down. She's got a chance there. 3-point play. Lauren Lane, strong finish inside, and a chance to put the Lady Tigers now up by 3. She got the board, a step through power dribble, and through contact, got it up off the glass and got it to roll over that front rim and in. Free throw up and free throw down. Lauren now with 9 to lead all scorers in this game. 24-21, and again the Lady Tigers was now their biggest lead of the contest at 3 points. Full court pressure now put on by Clay Center as the inbound comes from Jadra Lott. Lady Tigers denying. It comes to Lindsay Shoup. 36 to work. Shoup toward the paint. Turns the corner. Fires it inside. Shea Allison takes it up off glass and a tough shot, and it's in. And the lead is 1 for Clay Center, 24-23. Wright Frederick left and deep for Calloway. 20 seconds to work here in the third period. Clay Center's lead is 1. They may go for one shot here to close down the quarter. either keep the 1-point lead or extend it before the quarter break. 24-23, now down to 7. Wright Frederick to Hamill. 3 seconds left. Here's Lane with 2. Kipfer tried to fire to the baseline. It's knocked and taken away. We'll head to quarter 4. 8 minutes left. Lady Tigers lead by 1 going to the 4th here in the Deer.
Looking to start a business? Maybe you're expanding your ag operation. How about buying, building, expanding, or remodeling your home? All visions can become a reality with the help of the Citizens National Bank. Stop by and visit with myself, Bryant Johnson, as I will entertain your financing request and cater to your financing needs. We look forward to hearing about your vision and hope to give us a shot here at CNB to assist you with your banking needs.
The Citizens National Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Resistant weeds are an ongoing threat to crop yields and likely will be an even bigger problem next growing season. Lucky for you, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready to help you out. We offer custom applications to knock down those weeds and keep them under control. Come in and visit with any of our field experts about how to stay ahead of weeds and give your crops the early advantage in the spring. We'd be glad to go over a custom application program for you at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Lady Tigers get a big push, a 3-pointer from Allie Wright Frederick. 3 points in the quarter from Caitlin Bonneblus all at the line, and a huge 3-point play from Lauren Lane late in the quarter. And Clay Center has a 1-point lead going into the 4th. It is the only time they've led from quarter to quarter. They led once by 1 in the first half. Second quarter, they've led by as many as 3, and that's been the most. They do open with the basketball to begin this 4th period in a 24-23 ball game. Wright Frederick has it outside. Again, the zone defense by Minneapolis. They've stuck with it since early man-to-man. Oh, what a lob down low. Wright Frederick. Callaway can't get it. Has her own rebound. Muscles it back up. Won't go. One more chance. This time fouled, and Callaway's headed to the stride. Set play from the sideline. Wright Frederick put it in a great spot. Callaway just didn't get it to go in off that rim. The bank shot just kind of rimmed off. Got it back again, and then back a third time, and then fouled on that play. It goes against Forte, her third, and Callaway buries the free throw. She now has 4. 25-23. Sid Callaway, one more free throw coming. And this one's strong. Rebound. Forte has it. Play Center's lead is 2. Down court. In the corner left, taking a 3 is Charisma Veneri, the freshman. Bonneblus really pressuring. Now the tip by Wright Frederick, the takeaway. Play Center has it back. And Wright Frederick can slow it down with Play Center leading here by 2. It'll be Wright Frederick to the right side wing. Holds outside. Now the Minneapolis Lions may have to come out of the zone if Play Center can shorten the game a little bit, maybe stretch the lead by a couple more points. They can be very patient anyway. Callaway left side. Short corner, Hamill into the lane. Bonneblus, good look, the drive, and a foul called on the floor. This will be basketball out of bounds to Play Center on the baseline. It'll be Wright Frederick to inbound. 6:53 still to go in this game. Play Center does have the lead now by 2. Wright Frederick to the corner, Callaway. Sid backs it out. Right back in the corner to Wright Frederick. Here's Bonneblus inside to Hamill. Right side wing lane. Tries to dribble drive. Backs it out. And now we've got a timeout by Coach Jeff Edwards on the sideline. 6:43 to go. We're in the 4th. Lady Tigers by 2 over Minneapolis when we return.
Radio Shack brings fun and electronics together like no place else. Check out their remote control toys and drones, or maybe the 7-inch Fire tablet for kids equipped with Wi-Fi. You can also find the Apple TV bundle to make viewing internet videos more enjoyable, speakers to make it all sound better, and portable power sticks that fit neatly in your purse in case your cell phone gets too low before you make it home. Useful, practical, and fun. Shop Radio Shack inside Patterson's Health Mart in Clay Center.
Big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love. Subway Catering is simple, satisfying with something for everyone. A great value for any budget. Visit Subway.com to order and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Some catering orders may require 24-hour advance notice.
25-23 ball game. Lady Tigers now lead by 2 and have the basketball. 6:43 left to go, fourth quarter. They led by 1 once in the first half. They trailed by 1 going to halftime. And they trailed in the third quarter, finally took a 3-point lead at one time, led by 1 going into this fourth, and now lead it by 2 with the basketball. From the sideline, Callaway outside to Wright Frederick. Brings it left and holds outside. Holding is Wright Frederick, now to Callaway. Looks right, moves left. Callaway, kick out for Lane. Lauren to Callaway again. Minneapolis has gone man-to-man. This should help the Lady Tigers. Hamill inside, slides underneath, can't get it. Long rebound, tracked down by Wright Frederick, and Clay Center keeps possession. Now to Lane between the rings up top. Right side to Courtney Hamill. Turns and squares up. Dribbles across, hands to Callaway. Kick out to Lane. 6:02 to go. 25-23. Lady Tigers by 2. Hamill, lob down low in a crowd. Bonenbless, the catch, the kick out. Wright Frederick, free ball. Just off the mark. Rebound. Hamill back up and can't get the shot. She does, though, get to the free throw line. That thing hung on the rim for a moment and then came off. But Courtney Hamill has a chance to step to the line. Free throw up and free throw good. Hamill has 3. Savannah Kipfer back in. Lauren Lane will come out. Lane leads the Lady Tigers in scoring tonight with 9. 7 of those from the free throw stripe, along with 1 field goal. With the biggest lead tonight for Clay Center, Hamill can't get it to rim in. Shea Allison the board. 5:45 to go in the ball game. 26-23. Here's Shoup across the timeline. Looks for a screen, works it right to the corner. Forte hit 2 threes in the first half. This one's short, out of bounds. Clay Center has it back, and they lead by 3. That's been their biggest lead tonight, 3 points. Came earlier in the third quarter. They have trailed for much of the night. 5:31 to work. Clay Center with the basketball. Wright Frederick to bring it across. Kipper, right wing. Dribbles toward the point. Kick out for Wright Frederick out near the half-court stripe. Now left on the wing it goes to Callaway. Sid holds, now to Wright Frederick. Minneapolis back in the zone. Clay Center by 3. High post Hamill. Ball fake, drives, in some trouble. Kicks it off to Kipfer. Down to Bonenbless in the crowd. Stops outside Kipfer. 3-pointer up, short. Rebound inside is going to be taken away down low by Mackenzie Allison. Basketball back to Minneapolis. The lead is 3 for the Lady Tigers. The drive by Forte. Wild shot goes in. Kipfer looked like she had it defended pretty well. And Forte just went and finished it. She's got 10 points. She leads Minneapolis in scoring tonight. 26-25. It's a 1-point game now. And Clay Center back with the basketball. Now Minneapolis sinks back in that zone. Here's Hamill. Ball taken away by Shea Allison. To shoot across the timeline. She'll let the offense catch up and set the play. The Lady Tiger lead is 1, 26-25. Shoot right and deep to Forte, who's been a killer tonight for the Lady Tigers. Drives right side. And it's taken away by Callaway. Sid, 2-on-2 numbers with a trailer. Callaway all the way to the paint. Ball knocked out of bounds. No foul called. And it's out of bounds to Clay Center on the baseline. So play on, say the officials, on the drive by Sid Callaway. What a takeaway, though, down inside the lane. Clay Center will have it baseline right. 4 around the square for the Lady Tigers as they set the play. Looking to the right. Allie gets it outside. Sid Callaway to Wright Frederick, to Bonenbless, in low, looking for Hamill. Ball's tied up now. 3 players on the floor. The arrow belongs to Minneapolis. 4 minutes left, fourth quarter, 26-25. Lady Tigers by 1. Lindsay Shoup will bring it across for the Lions. Now under 4 to work in the ball game. Lady Tigers lead it by 1. Here's Forte working against Hamill, knocked out of there, and both teams really getting after defensively. 2 fouls called against the Lady Tigers in the second half, 6 against Minneapolis, and Hamill that time really dug her heels in and knocked that ball away from Forte, who was knocked out of bounds. Pass comes in outside, Forte in the corner, trying to look low into the lane. Now Forte dribble drives, kicks it into Shea Allison. The ball is shot blocked either Lane or Wright Frederick. Alley comes up with it. Play center has it back, still up by 1. Wright Frederick falls as he crosses the half-court line, but able to get rid of it while laying down to Lauren Lane. Here's Wright Frederick. Now she's bumped, and Alley's going to go to the free throw stripe to shoot a 1-and-1, and everybody getting a little bit testy right now with all the contact going on. Wright Frederick got up frustrated, red-faced. Teammates quickly there to just calm her down, and now she gets to go to the free throw line and add a chance to add to the 1-point lead for Clay Center. 26-25. It's a 1-and-1 chance. Clay Center in the bonus. That's a 7th team foul on Minneapolis. Again, only 2 whistles against the Lady Tigers in the second half. Free throw, rims off. The rebound to Lindsay Shoup. To the front end of the 1-and-1, no good. Long down-court pass. Forte gets the kick out. Cross lane to Allison, and a travel against the Lions. Clay Center gets it back. Forte got caught in a double team as she tried to drive the lane, shuffled her feet as she tried to kick it across the paint. Minneapolis did not like the call. 26-25. Lady Tigers by 1. Now 3:15 left to go. Trying to escape here at home against Minneapolis. Callaway into Kipper in the backcourt. Back to Sid. Callaway says clear it. She runs by Forte, now by Shoup, now toward the paint, stops, kick out, Kipper, three-pointer, just short. Rebound, Hamill got a hand on it, but the rebound comes away to Jadra Lott. Clay Center's lead is 1, 26-25. 2:53 to work here in the fourth. Minneapolis with the basketball. Lindsay Shoup has the basketball working against Callaway. Now to the lane. Pull-up jumper over Kipper. No. Rebound. Callaway tips it, but it goes outside of another tip to Minneapolis, and Shoup has it back on the wing right. Crosses over to the lane, and a blocking foul called on Courtney Hamill. Pretty good position, but right now, there you've got to be really solid to be getting a charging call in this game. It will be Lindsay Shoup at the line to shoot 2. Shoup with 6 points, 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The lefty's first free throw here is good. And we're tied again now, 26-26. 2:35 left to work, fourth quarter. The Lady Tigers led by 1 before that free throw, now tied at 26 apiece. Clay Center's led by no more than 3 points in the game. Free throw misses, rebound though. Forte saves it in, and Lindsay Shoup comes up with it. Now Minneapolis with the basketball and a chance to take a lead. Shoup toward the lane, ball stripped away. Now saved back in bounds by Shoup again. Now it's Forte driving underneath the basket. Pull-up jumper, left wing, good by Jadra Lott. Her first points of the night. Allie Wright Frederick, 28-26. Now Clay Center down by 2. Callaway to Wright Frederick. Around right it goes to Lauren Lane. High post, Bonenbluss down inside. Hamill takes it up. No. Has the own rebound. Back up. No. The rebound battled for, loose on the ground. People diving. Jump ball arrow this time going to Clay Center. Courtney Hamill, such frustration you can see on her face. She had a good look, went strong. The second time maybe some contact, but neither shot would go down. And now we've got Coach Jeff Edwards again bending the ear of the official. It's Minneapolis that will take a timeout before the Lady Tigers inbound. 1:50 to go. Clay Center down 2. Here in the Den, you're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Get a free gas system check. payment plans to fit any budget, and flexible delivery options. You can also earn free gas with their generous customer referral program. Just another way, Propane Central offers the best value in propane.
Propane Central, leader, innovator, and friend.
28-26, Lady Tigers down by 2 now with possession. They had battled from 8-1 down to be down 8-5 in the first quarter. Second quarter, traded buckets. They were still trailing, but by 1 going into halftime. They finally took a lead going into the fourth, 24-23. That lead by as many as 3, their biggest advantage tonight. But now it's Minneapolis with a 2-point lead after a Jadra bucket or a Jadra Lott bucket. The 5'8 senior's first points of the night coming just under 2 minutes to go and gave Minneapolis a lead by 2. 28-26. It'll be Sid Calloway to inbound. Hamill and Bonham-Bluss down low. Wright, Frederick, and Lane outside as well. Wright, Frederick brings it left with the dribble. Looks at that zone defense. A lob down low for Calloway. Great catch in traffic. She's fouled and headed to the free throw line. They got her open the first time that play was called off the timeout, but Sid's so athletic, able to go up really against 2 defenders, just higher and stronger to bring it down, and then right back up with it and drew the foul. As she gets a chance here at the stripe for 2. First free throw, just off the back iron. One more coming, a chance to cut this lead to 1. Sydney is 2 of 5 now at the line, has 4 points in the game. Clay Center down by 2, 1:39 still to go. Second free throw is off the mark. Bonham-Bluss the board. Caitlin outside to Calloway. She'll attack. Free throw line. Lane. Lauren kicks it out. Right. Frederick has it. Clay Center still down 2 and a new possession despite the 2 misses. Bonham-Bluss at the point. Kicks it left wing. Lane to the corner. Calloway attacks the paint. She's hammered again. She's headed back to the free throw line. Great attack on the baseline left that time by Sid Calloway. And it'll be a chance at the stripe for the sophomore. Once more, 2 free throws would tie this thing up. We're down to 1:21 now remaining in the ball game. First free throw is just strong. Good release that time by Calloway. Just hit off the back iron and banged out of there. One more free throw coming. Addie Mullen will check in if this one goes through. Free throw up, free throw good. Calloway buries the second. Now with 5 points in the game. Hamill will come out. Mullen will come in. The Lady Tigers will look to pressure down by 1. 1:21 left to work. Calloway pressures on Shoup. Lindsay Shoup, a lefty in the backcourt with the dribble. Works it up that left side. She can go either way with that possession. Calloway really pressuring. 5 count is on. Now they break it. Shoup with the dribble out top, 1:09. Minneapolis, how long will they work clock before they go toward the bucket? Shoup, and a foul called against Calloway. And the Lady Tigers need to foul right now. That's just their 4th team foul. So if you can strip at the basketball, the way this game's been called, you might get away with it. If not, you've got to get a chance to get to the bonus if you have to put Minneapolis to the strike. Shoup with it, right? Frederick defending. 59 to work. Now bumps into Shoup. That'll be the 5th team foul. Coach Jeff Edwards trying to implore his team to understand why they want to go foul. 58 seconds. Clay Center down by 1. Shoup with it. Calloway on her. Sid pressuring. Now a double team with Bonham-Bluss and Calloway. Now a bump to the ground. It'll be a foul on Bonham-Bluss. The next foul will put Minneapolis at the line for a 1-and-1. Shoup slow to get up. Remember, she went out earlier with, must be a left ankle, the way she favors it and walks, you would guess anyway. 50 seconds left. Lions from the sideline now looking to inbound. They do to Mackenzie Allison. Back to Forte, and a foul is going to be called on Wright Frederick, and that will put Minneapolis at the stripe for a 1-and-1 chance. Clay Center trails by just 1. For Nicole Forte, 10 points leads Minneapolis in scoring. This will be her first free throw attempt of the game. Courtney Hamill back in. Mullen will come out. Offense, defense, they work with the clock down to 47 seconds to go in the fourth. a 1-and-1 here for Nicole Forte. 10 points, leads all scorers. Free throw up and no good. Long rebound, tracked down. Forte in the corner, and she's fouled again. She'll get another chance at the stripe. That ball hit the back iron and really jumped way outside the lane. As they tried to track it down, it was picked up by Forte, the free throw shooter, near the sideline. And now she's back at the line for another chance at a 1-and-1. 44 seconds now remain. Second free throw is good. Forte has 11. The lead now 2 for Minneapolis. One more charity coming. Lady Tigers still have time, trailing by a couple or 3 as this one goes. It's Strong. Rebound. Lane. Hamill battling. It's Courtney who has it. Play center down 2. Right. Frederick will bring it across. Shoot will pressure out near the half-court stripe. Down to 33 seconds. Play center runs off it. Here's Bonenbluff. Out top to Lane. Right corner. Callaway. Looks low. Lauren Lane takes it left, back right, and a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 23.9 to go, fourth quarter. The Lady Tigers down 2 with the basketball in the closing seconds when we return.
Clay County is a great community, and Farmers Union Insurance with Jim Gearhand as your agent is proud to be a part of this great community. Over the years, we have enjoyed supporting Tiger Athletics, and it's just a small part of what we enjoy doing for the community of Clay County. Insurance can be a tricky topic, but if you want to deal with a community-minded business, stop in and see Jim Gearhand at 426 Lincoln Avenue, or give us a call at 632-3264 to discuss all your insurance needs.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
23.9 seconds to go in the game. The Lady Tigers right now are trailing by 2, but they do have the basketball out of the Tiger sideline timeout. Callaway to right, Frederick. Works it around left. Now back right, almost lost it. Right wing it comes to Callaway, looking inside. Callaway holds. High post, Bonenbluff lobs it low. Hamilton low. She's fouled. 13 to work, and the silent assassin is headed to the free throw line with a chance to shoot 2 and potentially tie the ball game. Bonenbluff at the high post. Trusted that Courtney Hamill could go up and bring it down, and did in a crowd, and then was able to step to the stripe off the foul call. And that whistle goes against Jadra Lott, her 5th, and the senior has to check out. Only 2 points, but that bucket she hit was huge for Minneapolis late in this game. Hamill, 2 free throws coming. First one up and strong. One more free throw on the way. 13 seconds to go in this ball game. One free throw will cut it to 1. Addie Mullen will check in before the free throw is taken. And they will bring Caitlin Bonenbluff out. 29-27. Hamill missed on the first. Second free throw is good. Play center down 1. 13 seconds left. Ball comes in, immediately fouled as Lindsay Shoup. So no time off the clock. Sid Callaway will be called for the foul. Lindsay Shoup walks to the other end, already at the stripe, waiting for the rest of the players to get down the court. She will have a 1-and-1. This is the last 1-and-1 for either team. Shoup in the contest is 3 of 6 at the stripe. Play center down 1, 13 seconds to go. Free throw up, and it is good. Shoup knocks in the first of the free throws and has a chance now for the coupon toss coming her way. Play center trails again by 2, 31-29. Shoup, second free throw, also good. This will be a 3-point ball game with 13 to work. Timeout taken on the floor. We're taking one here as well. Lady Tigers will have possession when we come back.
control of your farm with Base Station 3 from Valley Irrigation. Base Station 3 is the most state-of-the-art irrigation management system available, giving you unprecedented control over your operation. Manage all of your irrigation equipment anytime, anywhere. Experience the innovation and reliability you expect from Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
31-28 ball game. Lady Tigers trail by a triple. They have the basketball, but only 13 seconds left to work. So obviously Minneapolis will make them take as much time as possible. Then becomes the debate: do you get fouled before the three-point shot could be taken, or do you let it play out? We'll see what Minneapolis decides. Wright Frederick in the backcourt with 12. Toward half court with 9. Now brings it across with 8 to the corner right. It goes to Hamill with 5, with 4. Needed to get a shot. Callaway, they need to get a shot off for 3. It is blocked, and that is the ball game. 31-28. The Lady Tigers fall here at home. Their first loss of the season comes at the hands of the Minneapolis Lions in a 31-28 final here on the home court. 31-28. Minneapolis to 7-1. The Lady Tigers also now 7-1 on the year. Stay with us. Postgame will be on the way in just a moment.
What's next in weed technology control? Oldie Seed now offers Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, the newest solution for weed control. Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans is an advanced soybean treatment product that will provide tolerance to dicamba and glyphosate. If you've been battling hard to control weeds in your fields, worry no more. This product is built on the high-yielding Genuity Roundup Ready 2 yield trait, and it is available today from Oldie Seed.
Now's an excellent time to purchase a pre-owned Ford vehicle at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. Why now? Because through February 1st, they're offering 1.9 APR for up to 66 months when you choose a Ford Focus, Fusion, Escape, or F-150 from Hanson's lot of certified pre-owned Ford vehicles. You can buy with confidence that these vehicles have been thoroughly checked by qualified, experienced mechanics at Hanson Ford. So hurry in for this limited time offer of 1.9 APR for 66 months at Hanson Ford in downtown Clay Center.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. I want to invite you to come out and try our service department. We have a express lane for oil changes and much, much more. No waiting, 30 minutes or less, no appointment necessary. Make your vehicle road ready. Or if you need heavier work done, we've got certified technicians that can do jobs from recall work, regular maintenance, all the way to complete engine repair. So come out and see us at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford in Clay Center.
Lady Tigers suffered their first loss of the year, 31-28 at the hands of the Minneapolis Lions. It was a struggle for Clay Center to score the basketball tonight. They were held to 5 points in the first quarter. They were held to 8 points in the second quarter. They finally put double digits up in the third period when they scored 11 and had a lead 24-23, then held to 4 points in the fourth quarter. And that's just unheard of this year for Clay Center. Now, Minneapolis certainly a big part of that reason. They played some terrific defense. The zone really gave the Lady Tigers some problems. That you go down inside to Bottomblust and Hamill, and you can Lane, and the list can go on and on. I'm going to leave some players' names out, but there were shots they got that they wanted in the paint. They did not finish, and that's really the difference in this ball game. And another big difference, the free throw line. Minneapolis didn't get there often. They were 8 of 13, only had 13 attempts. The Lady Tigers, 15 of 25 in this ball game from the stripe, and not a very good percentage for a team that typically shoots it pretty well. They missed a bunch down the stretch that could have solidified this game and most likely given them a chance to stay perfect at what would have been 8-0. Instead, now 7-1 in the 31-28 final. Minneapolis was led by Nicole Forte. The 5'7" senior had those 2 3-pointers early. She would finish with 11. Lindsay Shoup with 9. She would hit those 2 big free throws late that made it a 3-point game in the closing 13 seconds. 6 points from Shea Allison, 3 from Charisma Veneri, and Jadra Lott knocked in 2. That 2-pointer was a big-time bucket for Minneapolis to give them the lead back late in the ball game. Lady Tigers, led by Lauren Lane, she had 9, 7 of those from the stripe. She would hit 7 of 9 from the line and would score 9 points in the ball game. And from there, Caitlin Bondeblus would have 7. She had 3 of 4 at the striping, 2 buckets, 1 3-pointer knocked in by Allie Wright-Frederick tonight. Courtney Amble held to 4 points. She was 2 of 4 at the line. And with those 4 points, and Sid Callow would finish with 5 in this contest. And the Lady Tigers suffer their first loss of the season. It is a 31-28 final. Minneapolis stayed ranked in 3A, goes to 7-1. The Lady Tigers, with that first loss, also 7-1 now on the year. Stay with us. We have boys basketball on the way. The final here, Minneapolis wins it over the Lady Tigers, a 31-28 final.